Yeah, I heard about that.
Before they closed down. It is. So Akai now into
Akai,
ban
another
is
guy
being
come
removed. The Serious Assassins this time around on the blue side.
Yep, red side, MysticBurden, Akai. First up being banned by Mysterious Assassin. MysticBurden banned Kagura again this time.
I think Diggy needs to come out here for not going for the safe to ban.
Yeah,
So Lancelot,
safe to ban.
100% ban rate.
100% banned. If he was be picked, even I'll be scared, man.
I suspect that this would be a weirder ban, maybe something not that they mentioned, because then they can pick Kagura up as their first pick.
I think it's still a Diggy ban.
They could even be throwing Fanny into here just as a throw through, because the ultimate
I got this right.
So Diggy is being picked up here. What will they remove as well? Chow is one of the contested pick. Kagura is also there. So Kagura could be removed in this phase if they so wish to. They have a little bit of time left.
There's a lot of things to choose from. Fanny, Kagura, Grok, because Mr. Assassin is having the first pick for this round 2, so they might consider Grok as well.
Certainly a possibility for them to choose from, and in fact it is going to be Zilong that's going to be removed here.
That's quite a rare ban there, Zilong.
Not really. So it looks like they want to be countering the split push as well as the solo duelist that's going on. So it's going to be also key to see how well this is going to work out into their favor. We see very quickly Grok already being locked in here, and then we are going to see Saber as well locked in.
Grok again in the hands of MysticBurden for this second round of the semi-finals of MPL Malaysian Qualifier. Saber being picked for the first time for MysticBurden, and Minotaur maybe still being highlighted up by Mysterious Assassin, who will actually be picked. Minotaur might be the one tank that MyA trying to actually.
No.
Yep. No, that was a side switch there.
It would be really strange if Minotaur did get picked up.
Yeah, I was about to say.
So many that's higher. You can even see various other things. We'll talk about that. It looks like Fanny's being hovered over here. We need to talk about Fanny here. So Fanny is in fact locked in here. So they removed Zilong away because they want to use Fanny and not have to deal with the aggression that's coming through.
Plus they picked in Saber. That's a good pick as well, to actually put in Fanny in their composition, so they don't have this what they call easy lockdowns to actually take out Fanny. So what they're doing now is actually very good. So Aurora and Fanny for MysticBurden, Hilda and Mia. You will say that Mia was not picked at all yesterday, but right now finally for MPL, the first week of the group stage qualifier.
I'm actually surprised Minotaur got put through here.
Yeah, boy. I'm actually surprised as well. They can actually go for something better, like maybe, let's say, I think Balmon is better, but there's also Tigreal as well.
I mean, you're clearly going for extremely high seizing here. They have damage follow-up, more sustained damage coming from Kagura, coming from Alucard, and as well as Hilda that's coming through here. It looks like this could also be moving towards more so of a late game composition.
For the next match, which we will see later as well.
We go.
Yep, and here we go. Would actually MysticBurden go for that early aggression towards the mid lane, or would they play a little bit more passively this time around?
Let's have a quick look at the starting items. Boots galore, lots of mana, and some damage.
Yeah, Hunter's Knife for Saber and Fanny. Oh,
invisibility.
Yeah, and this is Natalia. Invisibility by Natalia. Nice slip there. Providing a sort of like a ward in her Mobile Legends. Natalia just sitting there.
Yep. So what we also notice here is that this time around Turtle is on the bottom side, so we're going to see a lot more focus this time around on the bottom side from our point of view. Yes.
Yes. And Mr. Assassin previously go for the 2-1-2 strategy. Now opt to go for the 1-1-3 tri lane, where bot lane as well as MysticBurden putting in Aurora, Grog, and Saber on the board. Natalia mid, Fanny on the top. Mr. Assassin, Alucard top, MyA mid, Kagura, Minotaur, and
Hilda.
Hilda. Yeah, I forgot about that. Hilda on the bot lane.
We are seeing lots of zone control being able to produce out from the bottom lane. Alucard's going to have a little bit of trouble up top initially because Fanny is able to push them away really easily. But we're going to be seeing Natalia here as well.
Been caught up easily by the members of MyA. Natalia has become the first victim of this match. Being taken down by Mr. Assassin.
The freeze does come through, forcing the flicker away.
Nicely done there by MysticBurden Aurora.
Fanny abusing her mobility, coming down to the mid lane, making sure she's soaking up as much as possible. And we are seeing at bottom lane, even more engaged is coming through. The freeze does come out, stopping the aggression.
Grog almost dying out towards the umbrella being put by Kagura. That's a very good aggression by MyA on the bot lane, maybe forcing the Grog to recall. Fanny traveling towards the top, knowing that Natalia was actually around mid. And they might see a fight here at bot lane. Here comes the Grog, become the man that he is, very tanky. Everybody's a smoke screen, can't attack very well. And Saber has been taken out. Minotaur has taken out by Saber. Aurora as well on towards that Hilda. Kagura manages to actually run out from the fight. This gives a lot of time for MysticBurden to actually take the turtle easily under the hands of Mysterious Assassin.
This was really good coming up from them because what we saw here is that they hit level 4 first, and that has access to their ultimate. MysticBurden here really capitalizing on the advantage. That very first skill tipped it so much into their favor. The ambush is waiting. Will the wall come out? No, it does not come out this time around here. Not finding the opportune moment.
Yeah. And Grog is still waiting inside there, but Kagura's umbrella actually revealed that MysticBurden member in the brush. And they straight away gather towards the mid lane. MyA right now has been ganked heavily by MysticBurden, and the kill is given towards the Aurora.
Well, that very simple freeze means that there's nothing that you can do about it. You need to be able to preempt it all if you want to be able to execute it.
Yeah. Alucard now in front of the
Fanny's here.
Natalia as well as Fanny. Alucard is running low slowly. Fanny still trying to become mobile. One more hook. Just one more hook and fly. Oh, not hitting actually Alucard. But Natalia will actually go for the dive. Oh, nice slash and dash there by Natalia towards the Alucard. Right now being chased by Minotaur as well as Hilda. Could Hilda has the opportunity? Nope. Natalia slashes towards her own tower, manages to run away from Hilda as well as Minotaur.
We are seeing Grog doing a good advantage here, trying to push them away from the turret. They will be able to secure it as well, so that's also first turret towards them here. The goal lead ballooning into their favor, better than the first game around, playing most of the objective game here. If you're looking at mid, be careful that Hilda is on Natalia. Not quite enough. The top lane did go down as well, and guess what time it is? In 5 seconds, Turtle's coming up.
Yeah, in the 5th minute of the game, and the second turtle shall spawn. Oh, yep, and the turtle has been spawned. Fanny and Natalia are doing tremendously well in this game, alongside with the Aurora, who freezes the MyA side nicely timed there. So they are trying to actually go for the turtle Hilda. The turtle has been reset. And I think Natalia actually was spotted down by the members. Yeah, was spotted down slowly by the members of Mysterious Assassin there. Oh, Fanny comes in with a hook and dash. Just becoming a bait, and Hilda comes in to go to the Grog. Then Grog now being chased by the Hilda and the back. The Aurora with that all nicely timed. Then Natalia just got a kill as well as the Grog onto the Alucard. MyA got a kill on her own, taking double kill on the Saber as well as a Grog. ZYZZ playing it safe, bringing it to the back. actually giving some room, positioning herself very well to take that double kill. So right now maybe this is the time for Mysterious Assassin to come back despite the 3 and 6 on the scoreboard.
I mean, although the kills were equal within the last fight, what's important here is that the kills were going to MyA, and MyA needs that all the additional goals to go up there. It looks like this other ambush is not going to go into the favor. Oh, Hilda.
Yeah, that's the thing. Hilda, I think if BH Gauze did not became too bold to actually start the fight as what we've seen is now, maybe we could survive, but
That's
it looks
come
like
through, almost gonna be there. No!
Oh my god, I think he lagged, but it's fine. Alucard comes in, killing off Natalia and ending her streak. You can see that Hilda just singing there.
It could also be a visual glitch on our side here.
Yeah, just maybe, yeah, that's true. Maybe she's recalling.
No, I don't think so. That would have been it. But certainly a possibility as well. We are seeing here that the kills now 4-7 with just a 2,000 goal lead at the 7-minute mark. So a fairly balanced game. However, the tower advantage going to MysticBurden.
Yeah, MysticBurden slowly pushing in. They have just finished bot lane tower, as well as top lane tower. Mid lane is still the only first tier tower that has been taken down by MysticBurden. On the MysticBurden side, there's no tower yet being destroyed by Mysterious Assassin. So I think Mysterious Assassin is playing a safer type of composition.
The freeze comes through.
Oh, the freeze comes through, hitting 4 members, but actually MyA coming back. Here's Mysterious Assassin after taking down that Saber, and a Fanny trying to
MyA
run
get frozen away.
Again, nice froze there by the Aurora has, and then Natalia just got to kill on towards the MyA. The damage is not good towards the Kagura because Alucard just killed. I think it was who again? It was Fanny.
Yeah, I mean...
No, not Fanny. It was not Fanny. It was... I think it was... Who died just now? Was it Hilda? Oh, Natalia. Sorry, my bad. Natalia. Oh, yeah, Natalia.
Yeah, Natalia was the one that did perish in there. Unfortunately, diving a little bit too far away, not being able to secure the final kill of the Lord means that it's going to be there. Fanny comes back all the way into Alucard.
Alucard.
The freeze is there, the freeze is
nice,
good, but
done.
the damage did not come across, unfortunately.
Was forced to flicker away. Saber got caught here. Hilda charging in. Hitting execution towards the Saber. Nice ult by the Minotaur on that rage ult. But here comes Grog together with Fanny to actually add more damage. Can actually MyA take at least 1 kill. Alucard trying to life steal as well as get a kill. But he was so
Kagura
close.
is waiting in the fray, hoping to pick the rest of them off. Not going to be enough. At the same time here, we are seeing Natalia all the way at the bottom, pushing the additional wave. Fanny flying all the way in, not finding
anyone.
No, they are finding Kagura's going to be all the way down. Will be brought down. The final last bit of damage, that last tick did come through, securing them the kill. Trying to balance out the kill score, 7-9 only now.
Kagura, Fanny, that was a very bad swing after meeting in Kagura in that rush. Did not have clear stand a chance against the Umbrella Lady. Right now, MyA is slowly coming back towards the left link field. 7-9 on the scoreboard. The goal difference now has been reduced to right around 2,000 goals, despite no tower has been broken up yet by Team Mysterious Assassin.
Not yet, but we need to be careful at the bottom here. Does get spotted out.
Oh, Natalia has been CC'd out. Nicely done, knocked up by the Minotaur.
The slow will come through and the kill will be successful.
Here comes the execution towards the Saber. Alucard manages to get the kill on the Saber, but I can see just now Natalia bursted down easily by just the umbrella
looks
of
like they still want more. The freeze charge is available and active at this point. The tower dash does come through already. Will be able to bring down the turret. Does go through. Unfortunately, not be able to follow up with the damage that's there.
Actually, no. God, it will be the one fall down here. Zolos manages to actually tank a few shots before ripping off the aggro, but again, Kagura, being very strong as she is, just got another kill on bot lane.
I mean, this is simply why Kagura is one of the highest ban picks within this meta right here. Her utility as well as her damage, unparalleled.
Yeah, it's either you're good at her or you're bad at her. That's all what I heard from people say. When you play Kagura, it's either you're good at at her, or you're just bad at her. There's no mid par. It's not like there's no okay.
It's simply because of her toolkit that's a little bit different. So we are seeing here, still waiting out within the fray. Does make the entrance, but nope, all the way to the other side. It does spot on Minotaur as well, signaling that's not a place where they want to be in.
Minotaur's. The thing about playing Minotaur, and it's a hard part about playing Minotaur, is that you need to try and manage your rage meter. You know, your rage meter management must be very, very good. You don't want to ult when you're not in rage. That will be sort of wasting a speciality of Minotaur. So for the Minotaur users, they must actually time out their rage nicely, when to go in with their rage and out. What they should actually do in maintaining their rage. That's the thing that has to be thought of well by Minotaur users, especially for this match. That has been used by Mysterious Assassin member. I think it was too easy for them. Yep.
It looks like they are about ready to have the engage there. They did get the next items there. The freeze does come through. Unfortunately, no damage to follow up here. Let's have a quick check at the goal differences that are coming across here. So Fanny having the most amount of goal, as well as Mia on the other side. They're quite neck to neck onto both sides, with nothing really jumping out at me just yet. Good to know.
So right now both teams are actually
playing posturing really well.
But Hilda started off the fight in mid lane, forcing the Grog and Aurora to fall back. And again, they engage in the mid-game fight.
Will find the right target. Does come through. Unfortunately, Minotaur is around the side as well. Will be able to dash away to safety.
Natalia dashed away to safety, but Mia was almost taken down solo by Natalia, but the damage was not in. Natalia goes in for the Alucard again. Alucard, wow. The Natalia is very strong.
The freeze does come through now to Minotaur, making him low. The
nice
wall is good.
But Minotaur can actually still survive. Alucard trying to fight off with that Fanny. One more hack and slash, but did not manage just to actually get that flicker. Alucard and Fanny hook shot away, not gonna get trying not to get caught by the other members of Mysterious Assassin. This maybe give a lot of room for MysticBurden to actually try and push mid lane tower.
I mean, not only pushing mid lane tower, we also do see here the push by Kuja doing a really good job, split pushing, constantly creating pressure onto both sides here, being able to pick them out, because knowing that the rotation towards the jungle is happening for both sides here. Once again, waiting in the fray, being that annoyance in your side.
Waiting, providing vision towards her own team, MysticBurden, and actually trying to avoid any kind of mishaps.
The turret is really, really low, which means that there's a very high potential that it's going to go down, even if there's going to be another engagement there. They need to be cautious about this and seek the push away. The wall is good and the freeze is good, but no damage is nearby.
Yeah, Hilda is slowly become tanky as well for Mysterious Assassin.
That is in fact going to be the turret pushed out at bottom. They need to be able to take her down. Everybody is responding. Really nice, good job for the punishment, but unfortunately what's going to happen is that mid as well going to get taken down. So losing 2 towers for only 1 kill that's there. Not exactly the best trade-off, but with that being said, Alucard does go in and start off Lord already. Will they be able to deflect away the enemy team? Minotaur doing on guard duty at this point.
And they're going in for the Lord. Mr. Assassin.
Fanny's ready for the side. They're trying to go in.
Okay, Lord being taken down by Mr. Assassin. But it looks like Grog just got a kill onto Alucard. Kagura just got a kill and then onto the Saber. Kagura is still surviving in this game. Hilda finally managed to caught up with that Fanny. And Aurora and Grog is the only 2 heroes that survived that fray in front of the Lord. And if I missed which team actually get the Lord.
Yeah, so it was MysticBurden that did manage to steal the Lord away, Aurora being the one to actually land the killing blow.
Yeah, that's true. So maybe MysticBurden can actually maintain the momentum that they have right now. If they actually do, and
it's only a 500 goal difference at 15 minutes, which means negligible to nil.
Yeah, actually it's better than a sudden comeback from MyA. I think MysticBurden can actually resort to like, okay, we maintain what we do, and maybe, just maybe, we can actually win against the number 2 team in Malaysia here for Mobile Legends. And the push was great at the top lane, but the Lord was not accompanied well, and the Lord has been easily taken down. They've traded out with that mid-tier tower on that push.
Well, the thing is, they didn't want to accompany Lot because they wanted to get general distraction. Fanny up here is happily pushing by her side here. As they're trying to make the engage go across, will not be sufficiently enough though. It looks like Fanny might look for another re-engage coming through, but Grok on the other hand here, throwing up that other good wall, will prevent that re-engage from happening here.
Will this become the downfall for Mr. Assassin on the second game? Natalia and Fanny is nearby.
They need to play a really perfect game if they want to prevent that from happening. As what they did in the first time around. Unfortunately, not much resources left for them. They need to start backing away from this because the creep waves are being cleared really quickly onto all sides.
Alucard now will be the target of 3 members of MysticBurden, and thanks to Saber's Aldi, Fanny as well as Natalia manages to put out damage towards the Alucard. Meanwhile, Saber locked him up in the air, and the killing blow was given to the Saber. It was a very nice gang.
Fanny here taking damage from Hilda, but we should be able to get away. No problem. Also, the team is coming in and collapsing on, unfortunately, not wanting to take the final bit of damage. The freeze does come across. Unfortunately, it's also onto the tank, so not really helping out here. The middle turret did get taken out as well. The stranglehold is working. However, how long can they keep up this pressure?
Well, actually, Natalia be the one that carries the game. Natalia is quite strong in right now in the 18 minutes of the game, going to 19 soon enough. And Mysterious Assassin is now being pinned up against the wall after losing out the mid lane turret. I mean, the mid lane turret. I was correct. Mid lane turrets after Mystic Assassin pushing in towards the mid lane. They know the Hilda is in there,
but not their target that they want to be looking for here. If they could wake up, they would spend too much resources simply trying to take down Hilda. What's happening here is that they're waiting for the 30-second counter to essentially dissipate before Lord does come up, and this will be the next point where they want to be fighting.
And Hilda did not actually get bothered by Fanny at the top lane. Can actually carry herself easily. Again, 13 to 11, Mr. Assassin not doing very well up to this point. They were forced to play a more defensive style of play. However, on MysticBurden, that's a different story, I think.
There's absolutely no problem with what Mysterious Assassins are doing right now because they're actually playing a pretty good defensive game. They are just stalling out the game, making sure that all the items just get completed, and they're pretty safe within their base. So long as they stop losing structures, they would be quite fine. But we are looking at here as that the freeze does come across here. Minotaur trying to find its target but not being able to. Up top, Fanny as well doing the dance with Hilda, but to very little difference. Very, very quick Lord being taken away, which means the pressure is mounting. This should be a final push if they're able to execute and they do not make any mistakes. At the same time, Mysterious Assassins need to be waiting to be punishing the mistakes they're going to be doing. Is it the overconfidence? Is it the overdive of what the former Hilda or Fanny here? That will be the kink in their chainmail coming through.
I'm kind of happy where Lord is going to be right now.
It's all the way down the lane. They need to start clearing off discrete waves, and they need to be able to engage with Lord at the choke point and not have the whole team funnel into their base here. So the wall is going to come up. It is going to be semi-decent, but not exactly what they wish for. Damage already going onto the Lord here. Looks like they will be able to defend this, especially with Fanny not coming in at this point. Natalia all the way being at the bottom still. Alucard is damaging her. Unfortunately, will be able to get away. The flicker does come through. We are seeing Hilda dealing with the top as well.
Hilda and Fanny, both of them has immortality.
At the bottom, we are seeing the dance go through, and well, in the mid lane, the Lord has been officially taken down. The freeze does come onto Krilda, and the defense holds. Really good job.
Really good job by MysticBurden. They're now trying to focus to get the top laner.
MyA doing job here, being able to take them down. Fanny under turret tower does get frozen up. Unfortunately, not quite enough. It looks like the chase will go down to Brock. We are seeing that Minotaur defending at the bottom. Fanny coming in as well. Fanny does get taken down. Will come up again. Will he be able to escape? Yes, in fact, he will be able to. But at what cost? The bottom turret did get taken, and so that's another wave of super minions that's coming through. We are seeing at top, it's going to be just a hair's breadth left of life on it, and that could spell really big disaster for them if that finally goes down, because that means double minions across everywhere.
Yeah, that's true.
And in fact, we are going to see this sneaky Natalia just waiting at the edge there, hoping to get it up. Does get sped up a little bit to help her out. That's her only duty at this point.
MysticBurden now has to force to play.
And just like that, Natalia's going to go in, just have a two, will be chasing away.
Nicely done there with the sneaky
her job
top
is best done. Fanny now running all the way, but what's done is done. The base is trampled. They cannot escape.
I'm not sure how Mr. Sessa will actually come
they need to win a super big fight at this point, but no, Alucard does go down as well. Will get to revive, but not going to be enough. Hilda does. And one kill does go through.
You can see the fight still continues. One more member of MysticBurden has been taken out. Grok manages to actually kick down the carry, which is Mia. Kagura unstoppable.
Unfortunately, Fanny is in the base as well, not exactly dealing with the person they want to do so. And we have Natalia that's also streaming in as well. They need to be cautious about this. There could be a collapse here.
Yeah. Again, that was a very crucial fight for Mr. Assassin. They managed to kill out the carry, the tank.
Nice,
drop, but Kagura.
Fanny does come in, hoping to kill. Does and really sharp damage spike coming through for them. Everybody is level 15. They need to be very cautious about this. Alucard is completely alone and could get popped just like a cherry. Fanny all the way up top here. Ooh. This is going to call for a Fanny ban next game, no matter what.
Despite the nerves that the game has put onto her, up to point people say that she can't be played anymore. She can still be played.
They were mistaken.
Yeah, they were mistaken clearly, and it has been shown that here by Zon that Fanny is still legit. Fanny still can be used. She can still be as painful, just maybe not as painful as before.
So Lord is up. We're going to have a quick check onto the items. Lots of immortalities across, lots of defensive items as well being placed with damage. We are seeing Rock throwing up a wall, not going to connect into anything. What's happening here is that Mysterious Assassins are doing a good job of being able to balance out the waves, making sure that the waves aren't completely crashing into their base here, but unfortunately Hilda here.
Oh my gosh.
Really tanky, dealing with 4 people. The wall does come through. It is good. We are seeing that Fanny is spotted out here as well, but not going to be quite collapsed on. We are seeing Kagura here.
Kagura coming with the damage, but however Kagura has been mauled up by 3 members of MysticBurden. Sorry, my bad. Both of them are starts with M, so I'm sorry if I mistaken their name.
The wall does come through. Alucard still manages to slip
Oh,
past.
Hilda comes in.
Alucard is coming in. The
freeze nicely done by Aurora. They get taken out, taking out Alucard. The next thing you know, Hilda manages to fold out the immortality of Saber. Mia standing in the middle of the fight manages to actually still survive. Hilda has been frozen down in front of the tower. Grok
what's happening in your base?
Now happening in the base of Mr. Assassin. Fanny tried to actually finish off, but has been spotted up well by the members of MyA. And the next thing you know, Hilda has been taken down, but she actually takes down Saber before now going down into the hands of Fanny. And Minotaur was forced to use the ult to actually clear up as much creep as he can. And what MysticBurden needs to do is get this Lord, stay with the Lord, maybe a 4-1 speed push composition just in case the Lord dies too fast, then end the game.
Yeah, there needs to be a clear splitting away here. They are mysterious assassins are coming in and making themselves appear. Be careful here. MyA is already caught out here. Will be able to bring down Fanny. No, not quite yet. Lord does get reset. And the Fanny needs to come out here. Natalia does get spawned away. MyA's in trouble.
However, look, Fanny very low HP over there, despite the immortality that she has. Right now being chased by Minotaur, Aurora, as well as the Grok. Nice out there by the cow. Kagura just got a kill on towards the Aurora, and Grok manages to dash away, pushing everybody on her away from his side. And Grok, oh my god, Grok, despite being a very high priority pick, MysticBurden did not actually display a good Grok on this second match. I think the first one they did much better than the second one.
I think it's mounting down to pressure at the very end. Oh, Fan is kind of way in. We need to be cautious about this. What will happen? Looks like they will be stopping it out. Fanny does come through.
Yep.
Is really low. Will have to be bounced out away. We need to focus on the MyA here. MyA being able to do damage. Hilda is coming through. And looks like they will be refocusing back onto Lord again. This should be theirs to take. But guess what's happening in the base as well? As much as Alucard is balancing, Natalia is pushing through.
And Natalia still go for the base. Alucard gets his. No! Alucard did not actually manages to get any kind of hit towards the Natalia. And this is a draw, ladies and gentlemen, of the best of 3 after MysticBurden finally clenches the first win against Mysterious Assassin in this match.